What's going on, everybody? This is an episode from the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast. Do you like podcasts and you want to see the full podcast? Make sure you check out the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast on all your podcast platforms, such as Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, among many others. But you're listening to the episode right here on YouTube, so make sure you hit that like button and below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button to NC Studios and NC Level Up for all your gaming needs. This is the Nerd Coalition. Enjoy the show. But now we're about to get into something we missed this past week. So we might as well start off with the biggest topic that we missed it didn't talk about was come day one, Joey said that he had a surprise former WWE champion that was coming back, right? Now, honestly, I really thought it was like, a WWE champion that was like, okay, it was going to be like Andrade, because Andrade left AEW already. And I was
he said a WWE champion.
But see, the thing is, I thought they was going to, pull that bullshit like, well, the United States champion is a champion of WWE, like that kind of shit. I didn't think he was really talking about a WWE champion. Then he trolled us and sent out Jinder Mahal, who is a former WWE champion, and he came out there the
knees,
huh? You said the knees,
the knees,
the damn knees, boy. And then after he did that, excuse me, I'm trying to keep my cough to a minimum. Then the Rock's music hit. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't see the Rock coming. Now I didn't
see the Rock coming, but I seen
College Game Day. What'd you say, Prime? Okay, well, so like I said,
well, allow me to just say real quick, I watch Raw late every week. I always watch it on Tuesday. But so last Tuesday, me and my wife had our monthly date night, and to call him out purposely, I go see Chubbs at his new establishment, and the first thing he says when he walk up to me is this, and I was like, "Thank you, I have not seen Raw yet."
That's the first thing he tells you.
The first thing, and I'm like, "Thank you, sir."
Sorry, buddy.
Yep,
that's how it is.
So, how was the surprise?
I was about to say, and just like Hogan, he went on about his day.
That's right.
So yeah, the Rock comes out, and the Rock does his Rock stick, and does a Jinder Mahal, and then he teases, saying that the Rock's hungry, and where the Rock should get some meat, but he said no, the Rock should get a seat at the head of the table, which got everybody talking because the Rock called out Roman Reigns, and automatically everybody's talking about some Rock versus Roman at WrestleMania 40. Now, I was too sick to even get into it last week with everybody, but then when I started getting well, or enough to be able to talk and move around, I was like, I swear to God, I hope that ain't the plan for WrestleMania 40.
I know you said that. I know this ain't old WWE, but we all know it's possible.
I mean, anything is possible, but now, since we haven't got a chance to talk about it, I figured, though, I want to get y'all thoughts about The Rock is now has made this statement. What do you think the plans are? Do they abort what they were teasing before? Do they stay the course? How would you probably book it? What's the reasoning behind it? And I'll get my reason behind it, which I understand it could probably, rub people the wrong way. But, I mean, what else do I not do on this show? So, I figured, but I'll just get my thoughts about The Rock. Because, once again, this is WrestleMania in Philly coming up here. So, no matter what happens, we're going to go see it. So, but we got to get the opinion on it. So, promise you have your mic on. When The Rock came back, right, first of all, were you excited about it? And second of all, what do you think this is leading into? Or is this even a tease for this year? You know what I'm saying?
First of all, it was unexpected because I wasn't even watching Raw. I was like, oh, Rock on there? Okay, cool. Let me see what he said. Then I seen he was out there talking to Jinder Mahal. I was like, okay. Quick thing though, I will say what I like that Rock is doing since he's been back. both times he let the person get hits on him, which I kind of like.
Okay.
He let Austin Theory get hits on him in the corner, stomp him out a little bit. Then he came back. He let Jinder get hits on him, stomp him out. Then he came back. I kind of like that because other people they just don't like Stone Cold ain't taking hits from nobody unless it's like somebody good. So I like that The Rock at least let these what we would call lower tier people at least get a hit in on him. But yeah, what do I think they're gonna do? Look, I know you say he needs adversity, but Cody is not finishing this story. Don't talk. I'm not saying The Rock gonna finish it, but look, that's a money matchup though. I'm just saying The Rock and Roman is a money matchup. So I would go in that direction.
If I'm a piggyback, if I may, Prime, I don't want to cut you off.
No, you good.
But he's not wrong that it's not a money match. But let me say this: I don't need it. This Mania, I don't. We got other plans. Let's stay with them. But ain't no way you gonna announce that. And if The Rock does have a match, looking at what we got right now, he's The Rock. He's working Rumble or Mania or SummerSlam. If we're going to do this, let's stay on course for Mania, and you can do Rock Roman SummerSlam. Cool with it. Do it then. Do it then. I don't need that.
I'm gonna say, but the thing is that I would do so if we're gonna do the whole finisher, I would do that at SummerSlam. And then do Rock because they want the most eyes on Mania, and let's be honest, casual people are gonna come back just because The Rock is wrestling. Like a whole lot of casuals is on bootleg or whatever Mania to see The Rock. Just like probably Stone Cold they did for Stone Cold, they probably did all that for Stone Cold's match too. So, actually, never mind because that wasn't announced, so maybe not. Like if this is like an announced Rock match, then yeah, probably.
Not only do I think you're right, because yes, obvious Mania, that's the time when you're going to have the most eyes on there. But I think for everything we're doing, if we're going to do this, finish the story thing, I feel like Mania is the place to finish it. I don't think it has the same effect when you finish it at SummerSlam. So I think if that has to be finished, it has to be finished at Mania. And that fuels my reason by Rock Roman at SummerSlam without a title because that match don't need a title. Let's be real, it don't. So somehow the title is removed from Roman. You would do that big match, and then you know what? They could both get some time off after that, and you get a little bit more mileage out the Rock.
Some time off. That's all Roman been getting is time off.
And look, that's all he's gonna get. But I need him like if we're gonna have real time off. I mean, not around, not existent, not relevant at all time off. Not like, yo, I'm not here, but I'm still the guy. Like, if you want to go away, go away. Don't go part time. Go away.
Okay, so here's my thing. I don't need it all because there are times where there is things where you just miss the moment. There are times where it's a thing where it's just that you
never
just
missed the moment with The Rock.
Say what? you said
you never missed the moment with The Rock.
No, when it comes to seeing The Rock, absolutely. The Rock is a huge.
No matter how old this man is.
See, you're saying that, right? And it's the same thing people could have said about Ric Flair or The Undertaker.
Well, that's
yes,
that's
and they have war.
How many times have we seen Ric Flair when he was retiring and all that?
Quattro had just said a couple months ago about Ric Flair and coming out, and the Ric Flair name was so when we was talking about the Ric Flair coming to AEW, but Ric Flair has worn out his welcome.
We see him all the time.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, and even when it comes to The Rock, The Rock can't wrestle no more. I don't know why.
You don't know that.
I do know that. I'm just look. If you looked at Rock 10 years ago, look at The Rock in the scene. Look, first of all, people, I want to say this as fans of wrestling and for those fans of people. I'm gonna say one thing that's gonna probably a lot of people not gonna like. On Monday, The Rock's promo was trash. It was not. good. If you look back, when The Rock has done appearances, like when SmackDown came to Fox, or when Pat McAfee brought The Rock to SmackDown, his shit has just been mediocre at best. He is not that Rock that got, the hits. He comes back,
well,
it's like...
Question. Is he not the Rock that got the hits because it's a different, like, stuff and it's the limit of what he can do?
The Rock can come... If anybody can come back and get away with saying the stuff that they want to say, it's Stone Cold and The Rock. It's just... Right now, we have heard...
I mean, but I will say, it's just me. The Rock is now the owner of a couple companies. Like, I don't know if he want to come out there and do his own kind of stuff.
But that's fine. I'm not trying to tell The Rock to steer the way from what he's about to say. But right now, this stuff is getting... Because right now, we are in an era where we got a lot of younger guys who is killing it on the mic right now. And it's just like, I'd rather hear them. Let's just be real what it is. It's kind of like when The Rock was young.
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
One thing that I noticed, yes, them Rock promos haven't been hitting like the Rock promos. But at the same time, his dance partner's in there buckling. It take two.
No, it don't. No, it don't. No, it don't. Right there. No, it don't. You got Samoa Joe. You got MJF. You got CM Punk. You got LA Knight. You got these guys that can sit there and have a promo by themselves to sell a match, even Eddie Kinks or anything like that. Or you can even go with, you're not going to always go in there with the best.
Yeah, look at your boy. What's he selling?
You talking about The Rock?
Yeah.
The match with Roman Reigns.
At the moment in current time, we don't know he's selling anything. So
come on, Prime, please. Look.
See what you said as a wrestling fan. I'm just saying, this is
okay, but this is where Q-Flow come in at, because the one that y'all have to be honest with yourself. You can't keep moving the goalposts. You can't keep moving it back. It's like I'm showing you a point, and it's like, well, let's move it back just a little bit more so it fits the criteria for The Rock. It don't. It ain't a. The Rock came out there. If The Rock had a good dance partner, you know what happened when The Rock had a good dance partner in there with a quarter that they exposed when they came out with their new documentary was Cena. And when you look back on it, you're like, damn, Cena kind of killed The Rock on the mic. The same shit
that was some good promos back and forth. It was.
Okay, Prime, because Prime and Q-Flow, we was all on the same shit.
Only reason
I'm
saying I don't know how to feel about it is because I don't know. You know what? I'm throwing out the window. You're good. You're right.
I'm about to say, it's like this. Look, when we were younger, imagine the Hogan fans, right? We was all in this group chat talking about, hey, yo, Cena destroyed The Rock. And The Rock wasn't really holding up. But the only thing that was holding The Rock up because he was The Rock. Now, imagine back in 2002, we're younger fans. We like, The Rock is where it's at because he's the hot guy right now. But imagine all them Hogan fans. All them Hogan fans, they was like, yo, Hogan's the greatest. He's the one on the mic. And it's like, okay, he got outshined by The Rock. It happens.
Can I ask like a real life Rock question at that time?
Okay, yeah.
Do you think he was like half doing it? Because he probably was in like 3 or 4 movies that year.
No, I don't think The Rock. No, because this is a passion for The Rock. The problem is The Rock got rattled. The Rock got rattled because even though The Rock does it, The Rock does it.
Oh yeah, he did get rattled though.
Yeah, The Rock does it in basically in the professional sense, whereas Cena just like yo, bro. This era now, we shooting from the hip. All right, so and ever since Cena called him out about writing this promo on his arm, yo, it rattled The Rock throughout the whole rivalry. He killed him.
That was real. That was a real bar. It was like, I can see it.
Yeah, it's over. It doesn't matter what The Rock says after this. It's over, and The Rock knew it was over. And as a prideful guy, he in his feelings. Come on, he's The Rock. And he got shown up. And to be honest with you, it was almost 50 Cent Ja Rule level. Not there yet, But I'm saying,
Oh my God.
I'm saying because the Rock ain't the Rock ain't been the same since. The Rock has not been the same since John Cena destroyed him back in that rivalry.
Then maybe The Rock needs to get in there one last time for a final destroying.
Well,
you know that one that's like
of what though, Quattro?
Now.
Of what? You're talking about look, and then he does the match with John Cena. He does the match with John Cena. He gets blown up, so John Cena got to make him look good in WrestleMania 28. Then you go over to WrestleMania 29, like, okay, now it's been a year. Okay, let's let The Rock come back through the year. The Rock ended up getting injured in that matchup, and he don't really look that good in that matchup. And that's the only time The Rock had a full-length match since then. That was 2013. It is 10 years later.
11.
Excuse me, my apologies. 11 years later. And you're saying he gonna be any better 11 years older than he was back then?
Let's be honest with you. I don't think he has to be.
He kind of got to, man. I'm not saying
so
he got.
So,
he don't.
I don't think he need to have a 30-minute match. And that was like what 35 minutes, 40 minutes in that match.
Yeah, you talk about which one?
The second one when he got hurt.
That joint was 23 minutes. That one was shorter than the one from WrestleMania 28, and 28 was 28 minutes.
Whew, that's a long time.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
So what are you doing with a guy that feel like he could go? A guy that people popularity want to see, but won't go away. You gotta finish him. You gotta end him.
Or you can shape the match around him, like
okay. So
his flaws. You know, Roman like to take his time and rest. It's rest spots that you can do if you were to do that.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, then you put him over at Elimination Chamber. You can do The Rock and Roman at Elimination Chamber. That go on a you don't WrestleMania.
Why would you do that?
Huh?
Why would you do that?
Because the stadium. They're going to Australia.
Yeah, why would you do that?
Huh?
Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
If Roman beats The Rock at Elimination Chamber, and how powerful Roman in the eyes of that casual wrestling fan would look, and then Cody goes and beats Roman.
So you tell me tons of, or quote unquote, the millions and millions, quote unquote, are about to pay for Elimination Chamber at 6 a.m. or whatever it's about to be?
If not that, then you save it for SummerSlam. But it don't need to be at Mania.
Once again, SummerSlam. That's when you do it.
And that's if The Rock ain't caught up by something. See that if the Rock is teasing this.
Where's SummerSlam?
I don't know where SummerSlam is. It's going to be in the stadium.
I mean, I know, but where it depends. I think it depends on where it is.
That I don't know. Honestly, I can look it up. I don't know.
I'll look it up real quick.
Okay, yeah. I don't know where SummerSlam is.
Because if it's in Minneapolis, Minnesota, I'm not going to go to SummerSlam.
No, I'm sorry, not Toronto. It says the show will take in Scotia Bank Arena.
Oh, that's
and I'm trying to figure out where that's at now. I'm sorry, I don't know off the top of my head.
No, that's not. Is it Cleveland? No, Scotia Bank. That's is Toronto.
I mean, we all got computers.
Well, I know Money in the Bank is in Toronto. That's the only reason why I don't think it's Toronto.
Oh, they don't have a. Okay, never mind. I don't think they have a. They don't have a location yet. I don't think.
Yeah.
They don't have a location. Okay. So we don't know where SummerSlam is going to be.
Yeah, it says the most likely location as of right now is Cleveland, but it's not definite.
Because the social, the arena, they're not going to do no arena.
Yeah. So yes, no location for SummerSlam yet.
So even with that being said, WrestleMania in this odd way doesn't need The Rock. We not in that Vince era no more. We had to keep bringing back these old guys from Undertaker to Goldberg to all these other guys to bring them back. So they can be in these matches with these younger guys to help sell WrestleMania because the product was shit. Triple H has gotten 5 legit over baby faces. I mean over. Jey Uso caught fire like we didn't know he was going to do. Cody is Cody. LA Knight. Excuse me. Randy Orton. And I'm trying to think of another.
I haven't complained with 2 of those names, only because they're not doing nothing with them. But that's probably just my.
I'm just saying, but still, they didn't do something with him. And then all of a sudden, that you got Roman as a heel, you got Dom as a heel, but he's not a top guy. And then you still got Lashley. You still got they try to build up.
What is Lashley doing now? Get beat up by AOP?
Yeah, I'm just saying now. But people still legit like Lashley. Every time Lashley comes out, even when he tries to be the heel, they legit like Lashley. They may not
that's
like
coming off as a failed heel experience, hands down.
I wish they do something with it.
Well, okay, y'all keep saying, I wish they do something. They got to start something to do something first.
They had him, Montez, and
yeah, I'm saying, but right now you got to look. If you're going to say they got to do something with them, but you don't watch SmackDown to see when they doing something with them, then how you gonna say they're not doing nothing with them? You got to build to that because right now you can't just.
First, I will say they was on there, then they disappeared. As if they got written off.
They've been on there.
Doing what?
That's what I'm saying. They are back there. Because first of all, I forgot all about BFAB being part of this. Also, they're doing that, and they gotta wait their turn because then all of a sudden they bring back Karrion Kross with his AOP. That you already got a rivalry start off right there, but you also got all these other things going on. It's only a 2-hour show, and when CM Punk came back, that's another guy that should be up there also. CM Punk comes back, he'll just cast a shadow over everything else. That's what it is.
So something I'm hearing in here, like without to put words to it, it feels like wrestling is in this point once again when it's like there's so much talent, but there's just not enough space for all the talent as always.
But you got how many hours worth of show?
I never said it wasn't enough space because right now they found a way to get over with the talent that they got.
Yeah.
Choice has found a way to get these talents legit over, and they are getting screen time. I think the mentality has changed. We were patient back in the day. You had storylines that developed over years or so. Months. It ain't that way no more. For anybody. Now we moving faster. Now we want things faster.
We spoiled, man.
Q-Flow, you scared the hell out of me. First of all, how are you?
No, that don't sound like Q-Flow. That sound like...
I'm good, man. I'm not good, but I'm here.
Did you hear that new tag? Q-Flow the Ghost.
Well, I know you was under the weather, bro. I was feeling a little better, so we had to get something done today.
Oh yeah, no, y'all good. I saw the notification. I just woke up. I'm like, let me see what's going on here.
Well, you go ahead. Feel free to listen. You know what I'm saying? Sip your NyQuil.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna stick around.
So now, since the energy has changed, everything got to be happening in the now. And I think right now we are looking at the thought of The Rock versus Roman Reigns is cool, but that match is done. It's old. If they want to do it, should happen in Hollywood. Should happen last year. And The Rock keep doing all this bullshit, keep teasing everybody year after year, knowing damn well The Rock ain't probably ain't gonna come back and do anything. That's on him too.
That's why I say do it at SummerSlam. It's no needs to be at Mania. Do it at SummerSlam. No more teasing, and we're done.
Yeah, but Quattro, look at it like this. Also at SummerSlam, that thing can still be stale because by that time, if Cody takes away everything Roman has, if Solo walks out on Roman at WrestleMania, you the only dude at the table. Who gives a fuck? Move over. The bloodline ain't the bloodline anymore. That's last year. Actually, it's 2 years ago. The Judgment Day is the hot group right now.
Unless they're using this as the ending plot for the bloodline. Let's say he loses at Mania to somebody.
To some, to somebody.
And somebody leaves him. Now you're doing it at SummerSlam, and it's truly over now because now he's truly lost.
That's overkill because that's kind of like what happened in the years follow that. Cody should have won the shit last year at Mania. That's what Cody should have won it. This shit should have been over. They have been doing nothing but treading water since then. Because the whole part when it's like, hey, you probably should beat the bloodline with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, they did that. And then Cody could beat it, that's when it's really over. Then it wasn't. And then for 6 weeks after that, they kept doing KO, Sammy, and Riddle against the bloodline in some kind of fashion. People got tired of it. Then they decided to have Sammy and KO, go to the other side, switch things around. Jay becomes over, and then he goes against he goes in the Tribal Chief, but then Jimmy comes and he does his bullshit, and then they like, well, we gotta say that match, we gotta keep him away for like 8 months. And doing what? Nothing. The bloodline has lost all its steam. It's not a thing anymore. And The Rock wanted to see at the table for a table that's ain't got nobody there. Solo gonna get rid of. He gonna leave him. Jimmy gonna get his ass kicked by Jay, and it's done. Oh, that's gonna happen at Mania. And now we gotta wait another 6 months at SummerSlam for The Rock to say, hey, Roman. Okay, so then if The Rock beats Roman, then what? Roman loses at WrestleMania, then he's gone for 6 months and comes back and loses at SummerSlam?
I think Roman gonna lose to The Rock.
No, I'm just
I think he's gonna lose to The Rock.
He won't. And then so then Roman beats The Rock to be like, I am the head of the table that nobody is here. It's too late. It's okay if they fucked up. It is too late. There are just some things. It's kind of like Undertaker's thing. It's just too late.